Okay, today let's talk a little bit about something called perspective. That's just how we see things. In drawing it, we always have something called a horizon line. That's the line that goes straight across, and a vanishing point. That's just where it's so far away from you that your eyes can't really see anything anymore. But if it's close to you, it's bigger. And as it moves away in space, objects look like they get smaller just because they're further away. So I'm going to show you guys how to draw this. We're also going to put some nice big mountains at the top, and it's going to look really good. So let's start straight up and down, and then we're going to draw our horizon line all the way across. Somewhere in the middle of that, give yourself a little dot, and that's your vanishing point. Now let's draw our road down. So I'm going to touch my vanishing point and bring a line down that way. And then I'm going to touch it again and bring a line down the other way. Now let's make our lines in the middle. So I'm going to touch in the middle. I'm going to bring a line that almost goes straight down, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now we have a really nice road with a line in the middle, and it looks like we're looking down. For our trees, remember that if it's close to you, it's going to be bigger. Further away, it's smaller. So here's how I draw these trees. Put a straight line on the bottom. The tree stump gets a square. And then at the top, I do the top of a triangle so that I can connect the triangle to the bottom with a zigzag line. You can put however many zigzags you want. I just did 4 on the ones closest to me, so they looked bigger. So we'll go ahead and do that on the other side. Now remember, if it's moving away from you, it's not going to be the same size. It's going to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 2 more trees. I'm going to make them a bit smaller than my trees that I just drew because they're moving away in space. They're further away from me. So I'm going to bring down my zigzag lines. And then I'm going to do 2 little squares for stumps of my trees. And then my trees that are furthest away from me are going to be the smallest trees that I have on my paper. It's okay if they're a little less detailed. I don't even know how many zigzags I could fit because my tree was so small. Just do what you can. And then instead of doing square stumps, I'm just going to do a line because that's almost so far away that my eye can't see a lot of detail anymore. So big, medium, and small helps show that your picture is moving back in space. Now let's do some great big mountains. We want it to look like far away in the distance. Our road is driving through a big mountain range. So I did 2 big mountains on that side, and I'll do another couple big mountains on the other side. And we want to give the illusion that they are really tall mountains. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing my clouds. You can draw clouds at the top. You can draw clouds about halfway up your mountains to show that, boy, those mountains are really tall. That way our picture is going to look really, really good, almost like we're taking a little road trip straight into our picture. And once you have it drawn, you can trace and then add some color. So what I did when I colored my picture, I did use a lot of cool colors. You can do your trees and your grass however you want. Mountains, I did a light purple and sky blue, but it's really up to you how you color it. Don't forget to send me a picture, guys.